You must be the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome. Ah, Potema, former Queen of Solitude and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago. I believe I have a book about her. Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She has gone to her old catacombs. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves. Good. Being at the summoning created a connection to Potema. You are the one to do this. I can provide you with some help with her minions. As to Potema herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by Arche. May Arche bless you with a long life.
Blessings of the Eight Divines upon you. How may I help? Ah, yes. That once held the shrine to Talos. But the worship of Talos was banned by the White Gold Concordat some time ago. The strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the Eight.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed. My working days are done.
Let us walk in the steps of the Divines.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
You've arrived at last. The hero who prevented me from being bound returns to my fold. I have much to thank you for, little one. When you die, I will raise you, and you can take your place by my side. You'll serve me soon enough.
Where'd you come from?
meet again. Dare to interfere with me?
Who's there? Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Where'd you Done and done. Who's there? Man off, I suppose. Who's there? Done and done.
are you trying to... Is someone there?
Who's there?
Thought I heard...
Knew I heard something.
Guess it's all clear.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
You've arrived at last. The hero who prevented me from being bound returns to my fold. I have much to thank you for, little one. When you die, I will raise you, and you can take your place by my side. You'll serve me soon enough.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. Done and done.
What's that?
Where'd you come from? I knew I heard something.
You should not have come.
Where'd you come from? Who's there? Knew I heard something. I'm not gonna die like this.
What are you trying to pull?
Where'd you come from?
That's all you've got? I won't fall for your trick. That's best,
I knew I heard something. Who's there? Who's there?
There you are.
Far, mortal. No doubt you seek to enter Potema's sanctum. I can see to that. We'll need plenty of
Where'd
fresh
you come
corpses to
from?
rebuild her army, you see. I suffered worse than Jenny. Is that your best, huh?
Done and done. Where'd you come from?
And you thought I was just a pretty face. You're worse.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
Not much further. Come with me. Serve me in death.
Where'd you come from? Who's there? Man off, I suppose.
You've come far, mortal. But can you stand against my inner council? Let's see.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Don't applaud yourself too soon, worm.
Who's... I knew I heard something.
Rip the eyes from his head.
I don't remember how...
Ah!
Done and done. Done and done. Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Everything's all right? That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? You've returned. I am hoping successfully. Excellent. These things do have a way of working out when people take action. I'll sanctify the remains. In case Falk doesn't make it clear, Solitude owes you a debt of gratitude.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. Please, take pity on an old madman. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Uh-huh.
What is it? Dragons?
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to do.
Need something? Not in your life. It's dangerous in there, and Falk doesn't even like me and Erdi going in every year to clean out the spiders. If you really want to, just be careful of the ghost. He snuck up on me once and scared me sick. It took a week for me to feel better. You can catch me at the Blue Palace later. If you want to talk again.
Citizen?
Do you have business with the court? You've done a great thing today. It doesn't matter who you support in the war, but Tama would have been a blight on the land for both sides. Without you, this would have been a disaster. I should have paid more heed to Varnius's warnings. I won't make that mistake again. Take this payment. The Jarl would thank you, but she very much wants to keep Tama's return quiet. Make no mistake. We consider you a protector of solitude.
As long as those dogs stay outside of our borders, we're fine.
The Stormcloaks are far from the only threat to
I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to,
and now there's even
talk to
talk
me.
of bloody dragons.
Marty, Pelly, my dear. Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days. You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sporting. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for. Yes, yes, as you've said countless times before. Harumph! Well,
if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two. Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know! A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message? Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim. The Toymaker's son, huh? What? The ghost of King Lysandes? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall! Ha ha! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter! Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with here. Jolly good guess. But only half right. I'm a mad god. The mad god, actually. It's a family title. Gets passed down from me to myself every few thousand years. Now you can call me Anne-Marie. But only if you're partial to being flayed alive and having an angry immortal skip rope with your entrails. If not, then call me Sheogorath, Daedric, Prince of Madness. Charmed. Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right, I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that. Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure. Or you could use the Wabbatak! Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you? Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very depth. You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
Where'd you come from?
Now ain't this a surprise?
Yes?
Now that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time. Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius' mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wabaja to defeat the enemy, while they do the same.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out! With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out, sort of. And we're that much closer to home. Ah! Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius' anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance. Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself. Here we go. And continue hating everyone else.
Gods, I'll bathe in your blood.
I have a saying. I'm not going to feel what you have to like. Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face. But no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. They've been known to change my mind. So, go. Really. Pelagius Septim III, once the mad Emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, my little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now, and if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ha ha! Ta-ta!
Wait there, citizen. I'm sorry, but the museum is closed to the public at the moment. Oh, you're the proprietor of the collection here. Good. Orion told me I should be expecting you eventually. There's been a situation at the museum, and Orion has called in the priest of Arcade to assist. I'm Brother Ickard. Well, no one, but rather that's what we're trying to find out. You see, the museum is apparently plagued by a ghost of some kind, and it's beginning to unnerve the patrons and Orion himself. Therefore, he closed the museum to the public until this can be sorted out. It's uncertain at this point. Most spirits merely have some unfinished business that preoccupies their minds and souls, binding them to Mundus. But they can become rather testy if not appeased eventually. Well, you know the museum better than most. I'll need some help discovering the spirit's reasons for being here. There are almost always clues as to the spirit's motivation in the place that they choose to haunt. Also, if something goes awry, I'd prefer to have someone capable at my side. The ghost is most active at night, according to Orion, so we should return here at nightfall, say around 9, and see what we can discover.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Excellent. Let's see what we can discover. I'll have a look around the main hall while you investigate the library. Look for anything you think is out of place. Did you find anything? Ah, yes. This is a personal letter from Lord Magnarian to his wife. Niles Magnarian was the benefactor who paid for and oversaw the entire construction of this very building. It looks as if the seal was broken a long time ago, perhaps delivered and then recovered by the original sender. Whatever its fate, the letter seems to definitely have something to do with the ghostly presence here. Let's keep looking about, but do be careful. I think the spirit is starting to become agitated. Several weapons fell off the wall right behind me, and many of the dishes in the reception room hall flew off the tables and landed at my feet. I'm a bit tired at the moment, to be honest. Trying to attune my senses to an unknown specter has really taken its toll. I think I'm going to have a lie down in the staff barracks for a couple of hours. I suggest you use one of the other beds in there and get a little rest as well when you're satisfied. Oh good, you're awake. You have to come see this. Oh yes, the mannequins seem to have come to life on their own and have come down from the armory and begun to wander around the museum, while the apparently barricaded themselves on the other side. But no, this is actually what I wanted to show you. I can't explain it beyond saying there definitely is something awry here. They are trying to get our attention, but what exactly they're trying to say is beyond me. Perhaps you should look in the Natural Science Museum. Check under the book stacks under the curator's office and look in the wine cellar. I'll check out the Daedric galleries in the Hall of Lost Empires for clues. Did you find anything? Interesting. Well, it's clear that what we're dealing with is the disquieted spirit of Lord Macnarian himself. Though I'm not exactly sure why he would be upset. The hall was always named for him prior to being a museum. That is a distinct possibility. The journal makes mention of a painting of him that was commissioned. Do you recall ever seeing such a painting hanging in the museum? Maybe you should have a look around the museum and see if you can find if it's been stashed away anywhere. I believe that if we could find it and put it prominently on display, it would appease the ghost and he would stop harassing people. Excellent. Did you find anything? You did? That's superb. Let's hang it up in the reception hall.
Do you need something?
Great. Now I think it's best we get some rest. By morning, I suspect that all this unpleasant... Great. Now I think it's best we get some rest. By morning, I suspect that all this unpleasantness will be over. But just to be sure, we should sleep it out here just to make sure that there's nothing else the spirit is looking for.